Hello, this is Photography Gamer, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Hidden Deep on Steam. Hidden Deep is an early access 2D action exploration game with a strong sci-fi theme. The game is being developed by Cogwheel Software. Hidden Deep is set in a mining facility under the ocean floor. You play as a group of researchers, soldiers and engineers who are tasked with uncovering the mysterious goings-on in the deep. So what is it like to play? Well, you've got a challenge mode that gives you a random challenge to complete, like finding data disks, clearing the area of hostiles, maintaining reactors or escaping the sector. But for the fullest experience, the main campaign is the place to go. The controls are probably better suited to a keyboard and mouse. For the purpose of this review, I used the partial controller support to test it out. Now, not perfect, but it did work okay once you figure out the mapping. So Hidden Deep is focused on methodical and precise progression as you follow protocol and procedure. You'll be tasked with saving your allies, killing enemy threats and navigating the challenging and deadly terrain. Thankfully, you're given a wide array of equipment to help with your mission. First and foremost, you've got firearms such as pistols, rifles and flamethrowers to fight off the fleshy foes. You have a scan ball that you can use to map the upcoming cave network. Terrain scanners can be placed on the floor to identify hollow tunnels, and if you find one, you can plant C4 charges to clear a path. But the most useful equipment in Hidden Deep are the traversal tools. The grappling hook can be fired into a wall to help you cross large chasms, or simply use it to rappel deeper into the caves. You can place ropes or zip lines to help you and engineers travel across gaps, and there's also vehicles designed to build bridges in later levels. It's this slowly approach to navigating the levels that gives Hidden Deep a methodical satisfaction that creeps in as you complete the levels. That sense of small steps to your eventual goal. As you and your crew make it to the extraction point, it really gives you a nice sense of achievement. The missions give you a crew limit, and every time you die, a new crew member takes their place. If that number reaches 0, it's a mission fail. You can switch between characters, with some being combat specialists who are there to help others escape, while engineers, they can use the machinery to gather resources or navigate certain hazards. It's a nice balance, requiring you to think about the sequence of your actions, who should move first, and one incorrect mistake can result in death and disaster for all. There are a few puzzles to solve, passcodes to find, and some clever environmental problems that you'll have to think hard about in order to pass. The game world has a derelict industrial feel as you explore the underground hellhole. It's full of grotesque creatures in the dark. It's a slow game. Progress is methodical, and it's not a game for people who just want to rush in blindly. Because if you do, you're going to end up blowing out your kneecaps or crushing your spine in some of the most horrific death falls. Awful, but also quite beautiful to behold. Visually, it's a simple game with pretty dark and minimal graphics, but the style, it works well with the story, and everything has this clean and clear style. That is aside from the fonts, honestly. Tiny fonts that can not be adjusted. I'm so fed up of PC games having fonts no one can read. Sort your lives out, please. Come out of the cupboard, go have a walk in the sun, and then come back and realise no one can read your bloody fonts. Sound-wise, the audio atmosphere, the ambient creepiness, they're really good, wonderful, and it's just really one of the most immersive audio experiences I've played in an indie game lately. Right, good and bad points, good points. The atmosphere and setting are very impressive and immersive. The variety of tools and gear make completing your task interesting, challenging and satisfying. The audio scape is wonderfully immersive. Each mission makes you think and demands your full attention. The creatures are grotesque, and the added machinery make for some really tricky traversal sections. Bad points, controls are not as responsive as they should be. It's a little bit slow and methodical, and being in early access means it's got some technical and accessibility issues that do need remedying. So, what's the verdict? Hidden Deep is an atmospheric sci-fi adventure that offers a real challenge to progress. The missions do a great job of introducing all the elements of play without it feeling like a boring tutorial. Some of these missions are fiendishly challenging, with all your gadgets coming into play as you try to get everyone to the exit. Yes, perhaps the vehicles are a bit erratic, which can lead to some comedy deaths, but also some deaths that will really make you angry. Also, a save anywhere function would have been nice, as the save points, they're not really that helpful or useful in their positioning. It means you've got to repeat a lot of times when you start a new session. But in general, I really liked the game. It's satisfying to complete a mission as you piece by piece make your way through the dark labyrinth. I'd also say Hidden Deep is very much a PC game, as in it's not got that kind of immediacy you'd expect from a console release. Apparently it's coming to the Xbox in the future. Hopefully this will improve some of the controls as they can be a little bit cumbersome, but overall I think it's a proper indie gem. I think it's a sleeper hit that in time is going to become a bit of a cult classic. Yes, it's not for everyone, but if it sounds like your cup of tea, please give it a go because there's plenty to appreciate and enjoy here. I really liked it. Yes, it did annoy me at times, but I also felt like coming back all the time because it had such a rich atmosphere. Right, scoring, I give Hidden Deep 8 out of 10. Okay, that was the review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This is Photography Gamer, signing off. Thank you.